Hi, good morning, Miss Netta. Hi, Miss Netta. My name is Eunice. I am your CNA today, and I'm here to give you a bath. Is that okay? Before I begin, I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Hands are clean. Closing the privacy curtain. Miss Netta, I'm going to take your call bill, okay? How are you feeling? Well, I hope you get cleaned up soon enough so that you can return to watching TV. Because I have to wash your face, can I remove your glasses? And I'll give them right back to you after the bath is done. I'm lowering you. Let me know if you feel any discomfort. Still doing okay? Alright. I'm not going to lay you totally flat because I know you were complaining of back pain earlier. Let me know if anything starts to hurt you. Is the temperature of the room okay? Good. I'm going to remove your sheet. And I already have the curtain closed. I'm going to put a bath blanket on top of you. This will keep you a little bit warmer during our bath. And for those of you all who are taking the CNA exam, if you do not have a bath blanket, you can use a towel. This provides warmth and it also helps to dry your resident. Okay. Raise your head just a little. I'm going to raise you just a little so that I can go ahead and remove your gown. Place this in the laundry basket. So for the state of Florida CNA examination, you would have your nurse check the water temperature. She will act as the resident. In the real world, whenever you are putting water in your basin, if you already have your gloves on, you would allow some water to either run onto your wrist or you can do a taste here and the water feels fine. All right, so Miss Netta, I need to put a towel on top of your pillow. 1, 2, 3, let's raise up. also going to put a towel under the arm that I'll be cleaning. And for the state of Florida examination, a partial bed bath, you'd only clean half of the mannequin's body. It's usually the upper half. That means you only have to clean one arm. We're going to clean the face, the chest, the stomach, the arm, turn our resident, and then clean her back. Okay. Wet it. Do not apply any soap to the face. Keep your water basin clean. Don't reuse washcloths. So I'm going to clean your eye, starting from the inner area, wiping towards the out. Change spots. Repeat that process, inner to outer. Change spots. And now I'm going to clean the rest of your face. How does that feel, Miss Netta? Good. Put this in my laundry basket. I'm going to use this towel here to dry you. Inner, reach over. Inner to outer. Going to pat dry the rest of your face. You're still doing okay? For my second washcloth, I will apply 1 drop of soap. 1 drop of soap is all that is required for the Florida CNA examination. As a reminder, soap dries out the skin. So 1 drop of soap is all you'll use. I'm going to start here cleaning your neck. I am going to raise the bath towel to provide privacy. But for classroom purposes, so that you all can see what I'm doing, I'm going to pull the bath towel down. Okay, so I start at the neck, long strokes down. I'm going to go ahead and clean the other half of the chest also. If she had pendulous or breast that sag, I would lift the breast tissue and make sure that I clean beneath the breast also. I'm going to clean her abdominal area. Remember, just 1 drop of soap. I'm going to cover you back up now. Remember, I only exposed her for classroom purposes or for teaching purposes so that you all could see what I was doing beneath the towel. Cleaning her hand, cleaning the back of her arm, and the last part of the body that I'm going to clean is going to be her armpit. So a partial bed bath for the state of Florida exam is just the upper half of the resident. Now I'm going to rinse the same way that I washed. I'm going to rinse you now. Try to be mindful. Do not allow your uniform to touch the bedding. Correction for overexposing. You still doing okay? Notice every time I turn away from my resident, if the rail is down, I put my hand on my resident. And now so that you all can see what I'm doing, the towel that I had placed beneath her arm, I'm wrapping it over and I'm going to gently pat the skin dry. Whenever I am drying the other areas, around sensitive areas, I can use the backs of my hand. Otherwise, it may feel like you're groping the resident. You still doing okay? I'm going to keep these towels and this bath blanket on you so that I can go ahead and I'll keep you warm. But now I have to turn you. All right? You still doing fine? All right, as I turn you, let me know if you have any pain. To turn someone who's unable to move themselves, I need to go ahead and get her. I'm going to lower the head of the bed a little bit more. I'm going to grasp her shoulders, move her towards me, do the same for her hips and her legs. So now that she's closer to me, when I turn her, she won't be so close to the edge. A technique that I like to utilize is crossing the leg over, and it'll make sense in a few moments. All right, so we're going to turn you on the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Miss Netta, are you still doing okay? So now I need to place my next towel. And this towel is going to prevent the bedding from getting wet when I cleanse the back. You can pull this back some because for this skill, we don't have to clean her rectum or her buttocks. It was the front and her back. The state of Florida or the Prometric CNA examination has another skill called perineal care, and that's when you clean your resident's genitals. So now that I have my towel and I've provided privacy by covering up areas that I will not be cleaning, I'm going to go ahead and wet my next washcloth. Wring it out well so that it doesn't drip on the bed, and apply 1 drop of soap. And ignore these tubes. Miss Netta is a training mannequin that allows us to take blood pressures. She also has respiratory sounds. So some of the tubes, wiring, and attachments that you see here, of course, they wouldn't be on a regular patient, but they're on Miss Netta. She helps us train our CNAs. And Miss Netta was donated to us by Jacksonville University, JU, who has a wonderful nursing program. So if you're interested in going further than CNA, we highly recommend that you research Jacksonville University. And again, thank you for the donations, JU. Miss Natalie, you're still doing okay? Good. So now that I've washed the back, my 5th and last washcloth I'm going to use to rinse the back. Oh yeah, I know that has to feel good. We're almost done. So now that we've washed and rinsed, we're going to pat dry. And then for the state of Florida CNA examination, we apply lotion to the back. We perform a back massage. Circular motions. And the reason that you perform circular motions is to improve circulation. And plus she's been laying on her back. So in another of our videos, we'll show you how to reposition your residents. Okay. And we have to remove that excess lotion. We want to provide the back massage, but we don't want to leave a wet area that can cause a pressure sore to form. So I'm going to remove my towel. Make sure there's no wrinkles beneath your patient as you lay her back. All right, so I'm going to expose you just for a moment so I can lay you back. Let's get you repositioned in the bed. You still doing okay? Great. So if you notice on my table, I have more towels and supplies than I needed, but I'd rather you have more than less. If you are using a bath blanket, you won't need as many towels. But I usually start off with 5 towels and 5 washcloths. Or if I'm using a bath blanket, I would have 4 towels, and one of my towels is on the table, of course. And then in addition to that, I'd have my 5 washcloths. Miss Netta, I'm gonna let this rail up. I have to get your new gown. I can sit you just a little bit. Hey, Miss Netta, I have your clean gown. I'm going to start moving your bath blanket. Also placing that in the laundry basket. If you remember from last time, I just have to sit you up just a little bit so that I can tie your gown in the back. Make sure you're not on any wrinkles. Okay, I'm going to move you over just a little bit, okay? Oh no, I won't forget to put your glasses back on. I know you needed to watch a TV show. I haven't forgotten. I'm almost done. Here's your call bell. Is there anything else that you need at this time? All right, I'll make sure I come back and check on you in about an hour, okay? I'm gonna lower the bed. So my side rolls are up. My bed is now lowered. I'm going to pour out my water. So for the state of Florida examination, we don't store wet equipment or supplies. So I've rinsed it. I'm now going to dry it. If your items are stored in a cabinet, you have to use a napkin to open the cabinet. And now for the remaining items that you have, you can ask your nurse if she wants you to put those back into the supply area, but I'm just going to show you what we do in the real world. Take everything, roll it away from you, put it in the laundry basket. There's your table, Miss Netta. Take my laundry away. Now I take off my gloves like so, pinch from the palm and pull down, pinch and pull off, contain it. For your second glove, go under with 2 fingers. Go and wash your hands. Open your privacy curtain. If you have to document, your nurse will give you a documentation form. And that was partial bed bath for the Prometric CNA examination. Again, this is Nurse Eunice with Florida Training Academy. I wish you much success. If you want to see more videos, we have an entire playlist, and we also have an online CNA exam prep course. And right now you can get 50% off that course by using the promo code SPRING2024. Go to nurseeunice.com. I'll make sure I have that information in the description area. All right, everybody. All right, have a wonderful day. And we will see you in the next video. Say bye, Miss Netta.